slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber.
Quack! That's a funny-looking pup!
Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory.
I wonder what Black Raisin Cookie is doing. She looked sad when she left.
Perhaps she is feeling resentment towards me. But if I had not remained here, Dark Enchantress Cookie would have wrought havoc on the village in her attempt to steal my soul gem.
I wouldn't worry about Black Raisin Cookie. I'm sure she'll understand.
Let's get her a gift after we beat Dark Enchantress Cookie.
A splendid idea. The villagers have long been without proper meals. We should bring them a feast of jellies. It will make them so happy.
Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber.
Greenhouse with, oh, so many lilies.
Wait, lilies?
White lily cookie.
Still distracted by these hopeless echoes? Gaze upon me and prepare for oblivion's embrace. For I am Dark Enchantress Cookie.
I'm sorry. It's just Dark Enchantress Cookie. Do you remember how we used to walk around in our garden? Tell me. Cookies fighting cookies?
Silence! You cannot even begin to fathom the atrocity. All of you hypocrites. Only I can save all of Earthbread.
Small sacrifices? The loss of any life is an unnecessary tragedy.
Ha! Tip! Your incessant facade. Even that cursed smile of yours. That very last smile.
Wait, stop, please!
Now it's time to rejoice.
Phew! I thought another war would spark up.
Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. to rejoice. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. What a joyous moment. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber.
These used to be my chambers.
Oh, wow! So this is where kings live. Oh, and here I am, still living in a small hut. Oh, but that's okay. I shall request my hard-working subjects to build me a better house.
Hey, this isn't the time for a tour. If you don't keep up, we're gonna leave you.
No! Wait for me!
This place is very well preserved. To think that I once used them.
The sweetest victory.
Look!
Huh? Has anyone seen Pure Vanilla Cookie?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, the castle is huge. It's easy to get lost.
Pure Vanilla Cookie! Where are you? Pure Vanilla Cookie!
Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. The sweetest victory. Sweet slumber. victory. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber. Sweet slumber.
Pomegranate cookie. Getting in our way again, are we?
Is it just me? Now it's time to rejoice.